So here's the clip-on microscope that I'll be showing you and reviewing today to look at some minerals in a much different viewpoint. First step is you need to turn on a light. You have the option of a LED, which I use on everything, and it also has a black light. I haven't found the black light very useful, but it does show up the fluorescence on some of my corundum, which is cool, but I wouldn't say you could get a good black light photo under a microscopic view. You also have two zooms, a 60 times and a 100 times zoom. And once you get the zoom in focus, you focus away with this knob to get the clear picture. It clips on to most cell phones. I haven't found a model where it does not clip on properly yet, and it requires two AAA batteries. This very inexpensive gadget is great for any rockhound to really get an in-depth view of what's going on in the matrix and with minerals. It's a must-have. So today we're going to review it, and I'm going to show you some of the pictures of what it can do with some of the minerals. I hope you enjoy. Alright, today we're going to look at 4 different specimens. This one, and this little guy, much smaller than a penny, all came out of the same vein that ended into a pocket. Turned out it was the stilbite and epidote, and it had a bunch of sulfites of copper and lead on it, creating some crazy colors. And then I thought it'd be pretty cool to check out another North Carolina favorite, the red Rutile, which is pretty hard to see with the naked eye. Some get big enough to definitely see, but it's cool to check out the little vuggy sections of the Rutile on green mica. What you gotta do first is take a case off the phone. The camera don't line up with the microscope properly, so get that out of here. Alright, you attach the microscope to your camera lens. Make sure you're able to see your screen, because that's what you're going to be viewing out of the microscope. So you attach it to the camera, and you find where it makes that perfect circle. There it is. I did that pretty fast. Messed up. Back into the camera. Try and make that moon, I call it. There it is. Central. Perfect. Now we're able to see the microscope perfectly. You don't want to get too big because it's kind of stresses the phone to focus since it's viewing it in either 60 times or 100 times. So what you want to do first is set it to 60 times. And make sure to turn on your LED light. You can't see nothing without that light. And we're going to start off with looking at this epidote and biotite mica from Yancey County, North Carolina. Now we're looking down into the camera. Touching the mineral, as you see, it's quite blurry. I'm going to begin to focus. I'm at 60 times right now. Boom. You can pinch and zoom your cell phone screen to enlarge, but smaller is a little bit easier to kind of see what you're looking at. Nothing that incredible there. So we'll move the microscope and see what we got going. You can see that biotite mica blade, or maybe that's an epidote crystal under there. None of this is visible by the eye. Jeweler's loupe will get some good definition of these crystals, but look at that. That's deep inside that rock. Little dust on the edge of that biotite mica. That's a cool crystal. Alright, moving on to the next specimen. I think it'd be pretty cool if you went down in the comments and just guessed what the price of this microscope attachment is. Now that's the best my new cell phone can do. As you can see, there's some stilbite on epidote. This is also Yancey County, North Carolina specimen I self-collected. Check this one out. Alright, we're sticking with the 60 times zoom. We still have our white center. We're going to touch the specimen and look at a new part. Focus. Wrong way. And that's the matrix. Now let's look at some of these stilbite crystals. There's a cool one. A lot of stuff going on in this pocket. I love these specimens. But they're very small. You have to learn to appreciate micros. And when you get into this, you're really going to appreciate micros, I feel like, if you have the love for geology, rock hounding in general. Just amazing, the quality. So you don't want to zoom in too much. I don't know why, but the phone can't handle it. I like that little pink mineral, though, over there. Let's see if I can do 100 times without messing up. Alright. I'm off of it. There it is. I think it's in there. Alright, we're at 100 times. Now we're going to zoom in. Or focus, as I should say. We're a lot deeper into the matrix. Still can't tell what that is. Wish I had a little more light. That's a good move. At 100 times, it's hard to get the picture to focus. You'll get objects to focus, which is great, but as a whole entire picture, I have found that almost impossible with a vuggy or crystallized specimen. 100 times is a lot harder to move around, too. That's why I recommend starting with the 60 and working your way in. Really look into those stilbite crystals. Alright, moving on. Alright, we got two specimens to look at yet. We got the one on the left, which is the end of my pocket, pretty much. It's where all the sulfides met each other and just made some crazy colors. Looks really neat under the microscope. And then some really cool stuff you can collect here. And this is from Emerald Hollow Gem Mine, and that's in Hiddenite, North Carolina. The mica has rutile on it, which you can see it with your eye, but you really can't see what's going on with the structure. But it's a public place to dig. It's legit. You pay per day. And there's a guy named John. You can check out his YouTube videos. He's there digging his heart out every day. He's got his own little personal spot, and this came out of his tailings. And here's the red rutile and green mica, muscovite mica from Hiddenite, North Carolina. Love that little mica coming off the edge of the rutile. You can see at the bottom right corner how there's that one perfect terminated strand. Moving it is quite challenging because everything's the opposite when you move it. There's a nice green mica book with the rutile. Can't get them both to focus at the same time, unfortunately. And the bigger blade where they all met was right there. And the best feature, don't forget to save and take a photo of what you're seeing to share with others. And the fourth one, what I call my pocket, my favorite find of my lifetime, where the epidote and stilbite meet all the sulfites and just create some out of this world colors. But this tool, clip-on microscope, has totally opened my eyes to so many little things going on in these minerals that I had no clue. I think it's going to lead to a lot of discoveries for people in the future. Such a simple thing that can change the whole entire game. So I hope you enjoyed this video and you found it useful. I highly recommend this product. I would give it a 4 out of 5 stars. I'm really interested to see how it compares to other clip-on microscopes. But there's always room to grow, but this one definitely succeeded in doing the job. I'm going to link a video to the stilbite discovery because it really just makes it seem more incredible to see that unearthed out of the ground. And I hope you guys enjoy. Hopefully I'll be posting more videos now that we're getting all the technology up to date. Thank you for watching. And good luck to all you rockhounds out there.